Hi, I am Alan Spitzer. I work at Apt Associates and I head up the Enterprise Platforms Operations team. Apt Associates is a company a for-profit company, gets funding from the US government, international governments and other funders, and acts as an agent of change for social, economic, and health change around the world. And I'm going to go through 10 quick lessons learned about our recent lift and shift. The first lesson had to do with requirements, and in collecting requirements, the guidance I would have is make sure that you don't just have a lot of details from a lot of disparate organizations within the company, but have a holistic view of the requirements and be looking at what the company needs as a whole. So lesson 2 had to do with the sponsors. And I would encourage that the sponsors for a lift and shift type project be there to guide and give general direction and make sure that as the project is moving forward, that it's moving in a way that's consistent with the corporate strategy. In preparing for our lift and shift, all of the experts, all of the consultants, the articles, the webinars, the seminars were very clear about making sure that you have your process in place before you do your lift and shift, before you make your change in an ERP. And my advice here is to listen to them all. Make sure that your process is in place before you go through implementation, before you go through a lift and shift, or else you're going to run into a lot of challenges. So knowing your culture is really important in a big ERP change, such as the lift and shift that we did. And it took us a long time to really appreciate what the culture was and just how much change the company could take at one time. And once we did understand that, that made a huge difference. Once we decided to lift and shift our ERP environment, which includes Oracle and many other platforms and tools, it was very important for us to choose the right cloud provider. Some of the things we looked at were a company that did their own hosting. We wanted to just work with one vendor. We didn't want to have multiple vendors. Someone with Oracle expertise, someone that could host our non-Oracle applications, and a company that would grow with us. So we wanted to be a biggish fish in their pond and be an important client, but also know that they were going to be around for a long time and that we could partner for a long time. One important aspect of the lift and shift that was important for our company was that we were able to deliver some benefits immediately as part of the lift and shift. So not just moving our Oracle and our entire ecosystem to the cloud as an end to the lift and shift, but delivering things like improved performance, 24/7 monitoring, having the additional immediate advantages made the change easier to adapt within the company. And perhaps the most important lesson that we've learned and that we're continuing to do as an IT organization is making sure that IT is seen and worked with as a trusted business partner across the company. We have worked hard on our communications with the rest of the business. We have worked hard on our listening to the rest of the business, making sure that we are truly partnering and planning together. So those are some of the lessons that we learned when we lifted and shifted from our on-premise facility to a hosted cloud. And I hope that this helps you in your lift and shift Oracle journey.